Okay, I got it. Good job. You know, you want to have a little a little water by your side while we do the class. I'm going to remind you to drink water, so be aware of that. We'll take sips of water because water's good for you. And I think, you know, I know I like it when I'm reminded to drink the water. So anyway, let's make this all happen. We're going to start the class standing up. So let's just see here. Let's stand up and begin. All right. And I got to set my view to speaker view. There we go. Good. Now we're in set. All right. Now let's begin with 3 heart opening breaths. So palms in front of the abdomen and inhale, give it a nice big stretch. Yeah. And exhale. Okay, again. Inhale, just make it feel good. Just get into the stretch and exhale. One more time. Inhale, just stretch, bring your mind right into the body and exhale. Yeah, okay. Now with their feet about hip width apart, I want you to throw your arms around from side to side. So we do a lot of rotating of the hips and everything like that. So we want to kind of start warming up the hip area. So when you go to a side, bend the knees a little bit so you kind of push down into a hip. This brings a little pressure into the hip. So when you're doing the class, you can actually do this standing or sitting. Preferably you're standing, but if you need to sit, you can sit. And if you get tired, you can sit. But if you get refreshed, stand back up. Make it work for you, you know, just make it work for you. And I know the hardest part about this class is showing up. That's the most difficult thing we have, but I want to commend all of you for showing up. That is pretty cool. And if you have to come in a little late, you can come in a little late. Just show up and just take the class with whatever you can. Okay, now let's bring our arms up to shoulder height. The outside palm goes face up. The inside palm turns down. And feels so good. And I want you to just know that you're okay just the way you are. So whatever you do is okay. If you don't understand something, that's okay. Now just widen the step and lift up high and stretch and go to the other side. So if we're doing a move and it seems to get away from you, just kind of wing it and make it kind of work for you. The key is to move the body. The whole key is to jiggle things around a little bit. So we're going to start with a little brainwave vibration. So I just want you to bounce the knees and relax the arms, relax the shoulders. Just get a nice vibration. And just the other day, last week, I was on a vibration machine. I don't know if I told you this, but I discovered it wasn't anything different than what we're doing here. This is a pretty expensive machine. And I didn't notice any difference. So, you know, correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe you have a different experience, but I tiled that up all the way pretty high and got my heart rate up about 20% on the machine, which is, you know, I was there about 10, 12 minutes. Now, we don't do that much vibration that long here, but it's enough to get the heart rate up a little bit and get the body flowing and get the juices going. So now just start shaking your palms, vigorously shake the palms. Yep, vibration is a great way to heal the body, especially if you have a serious injury of one sort or another. You have to move, and if you have like surgery or something like that, you have to move. So you move whatever you can, and that's the best way to heal is through movement. You know, when you have surgery, the doctors, first thing they do is they try to get you up if at all possible, and get you moving, right? Yeah. Because movement is good. It's healing. Now let's wiggle the hips, wiggle the hips, wiggle the hips. Okay, now shimmy the shoulders, and bobble the head. Just bobble the head. Just kind of get yourself all shook up. Yeah. Just relax. Can't do anything wrong. Whatever you're doing is perfect. And you all look good. You all look great. Okay, now stop and feel the tingling in your fingers. Can you feel that tingling? Yeah. Good. Let's see. You'll notice here. Okay. All right. Now, drop the chin down and just relax the shoulders. Let's bring the head around to the right first. I'll go to my left, so I'm on the same side as you, and then slowly bring it around and down. Okay, now let's inhale on the way up and exhale on the way down. Now you want to put your whole body into this. So when you inhale on the way up, you kind of feel it through your back, your abdomen, and exhale on the way down. So your knees should be soft coming down. So when you inhale, you extend the knees, straighten the knees, lift and stretch through the abdomen, and then exhale, come back down to a little slight bend in the knees. Now let's go the other way through the nose. Let's inhale the other way. Lift the chin up, and then exhale, slowly come down. Again, putting the whole body into it. It's inhale through the nose and straighten the knees, stretch through the body, and then exhale, bend the knees as we come back down and return. One more time. Inhale, so we put the whole body into the motion, and exhale, come on down. Then bring the head up and just relax and just kind of bobble the head a little bit, shake the arms, kick the legs out. Now, let's do a little waist rotation. So your feet are about hip width apart, put your hands in your hips. We're going to inhale on the way up, exhale on the way down. We'll come down your right side first. So it's inhale up. Now when you exhale, we're just hinging at the hip as you're coming down, the head's up a little bit, so you keep the back straight. And you move it around and you feel it stretch through the back of the legs. And as you're inhaling up, you're going to feel it in your right hip coming up, stretching that out. Now, as you exhale down, you'll feel it in your left hip, and you're moving around and stretching through the back of the legs, and then inhaling on the upswing. Oh, it's so good. And exhale down, full, big, deep range of motion, lots of breath here. And inhale on the upswing. Now hold it here. We're going to reverse. Now exhale down the other way with the head up or your back straight, just hinging at the hip, moving through the stretch in the back of the legs. As you're inhaling up, feel it in your left hip. And exhale down, you feel it in your right hip. Moving it around, stretching through the back of the legs. And inhale up. And exhale down, hinging at the hip. Keep the head up just a little bit to keep the back straight. And inhale on the upswing. Hold it here and exhale, relax. And just kind of loosen the body up and just kick the legs out. Just get everything back to normal. All right, now, what I like to do is take you right into balance the plate exercise. So the unique thing about balance the plate, you're literally putting your whole body into it with the breath. So when you're bringing your breath into the movement, what you're doing is bringing your mind into the body. It's a great helpful tool, but we get a couple of benefits. We relax the mind, and also we oxygenate the bloodstream as we're doing this. So we're literally rotating all the joints when we do this movement. So your whole body's in action. So and we're also practicing our balance. So when we step off, we're going to step off to the right a little bit. So inhale. So all your weight's on the left leg, and you slowly step off and exhale, settle in. Now, put both palms out. Take your left palm, put it behind you, or face up, or you can put it on the hip if it's a little bit more comfortable for you. Make it work for you. Try to keep this palm face up throughout the motion. And we'll do it with the breath. So now we're in a crouch position to begin with. So when you inhale, we straighten the knees, come underneath the arm, bend the wrist, circle the palm all the way to the right, and then exhale, bend the knees, push to the right with your head up. The hip goes the opposite way. Now, when you inhale, we circle the hip around and the arm follows the hip. You start straightening the knees as you come up. And as you're exhaling, you're completing the circle and slowly coming down. So you get a really nice rotation of the hip. Okay, now let's try that again. So it's inhale underneath the arm, straighten the knees, and then exhale, bend the knees and stretch. Then inhale, gyrate the hip, and it throws the arm the opposite way, and exhale, come around. So your body's going up and down. Okay, let's try that again. So it's inhale up, and exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. At the same time, we're gyrating the hip. Again, inhale up and exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. One more time. Inhale, exhale. Inhaling and exhaling. Then bring the foot back as you inhale and exhale. So I say this for those of you that are new. You don't have to remember any of this. I say the same things over and over in every class. And this is also what we're doing in this warm-up as part of the 4th and 5th form that we're going to do a little bit later on. So it's just 2 breaths. So let's go to the other side. Step forward with your left foot. Both palms are out. Face up. Take the right palm, put it behind you, face up, or on your hip if you're more comfortable. 2 circles, 2 breaths, and we're in a crouch position to begin with. So it's inhale up, come underneath the arm, bend the wrist, point to the side, and exhale, push to the side and stretch with the head up. Then inhale up and circle around, gyrating the hip, and exhale completes the circle, and we come back down. Okay, let's try that again. So it's inhale up and exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. Okay, let's try it again. So it's inhale and exhale, your hip goes the opposite way. Then inhale, gyrate the hip, and exhale completes the gyration. Good. Try it again. So it's inhale and exhale, hip goes the opposite way, stretching. Then inhale all the way around and exhale. This is great. One more time. Inhale, exhale, inhaling, and exhaling. All right, bring the foot back and relax. Shake the arms out, just kind of loosen the body. This is super for rotating all the joints in the body. Keeps you nice and fresh, makes you young when you do this. Now, do both feet at the same time. And then palms are out, shoulders are over the hips. 2 circles, 2 breaths. And it's the same up and down motion. So inhale up underneath the arms, circle the palms to the sides, and then exhale, bend the knees and down, push to the side. Then inhale, crisscross over the head, and exhale, bend the knees to return. Let's try that again. So it's inhale up and exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. Again, inhale, exhale, inhale, stretch through the abdomen, and exhale. It's a squat. Let's try it again. Inhale, straighten the knees. Underneath the arms, and then exhale to the side. Inhale, crisscross over the head, and exhale, come on down. Okay, one more time. It's arms out. So it's inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. All right, step in, relax, shake it up, shoot the shoulders, and bob the head. Now let's go right into the form. 8 forms that we're going to do. This first time I want to take you through each form 3 times today. So again, every time we inhale, we're initiating the movement. When we exhale, we're concluding that particular part of the movement. So it's every movement is 1 breath. There happens to be 108 movements that we do throughout this form, the way we're doing this. And sounds like a lot, but it's not. You can do this in about less than 4 minutes, depending on how fast you breathe. And usually we try to breathe nice and slow. So it'll be maybe a little bit closer to 4 minutes to do the form from beginning to end, if we did it 1 time each movement. Now, I haven't timed myself doing it 3 times, but it takes a little bit longer, obviously, because we're doing 3 times each movement. And we do 1 transition, and then we do the movement 3 times instead of just 1 time. Okay, so feet are together, palms from the abdomen, knees are locked, not locked, they're soft, not locked. So we inhale, reach out to the side, hold it here, and exhale into a stretch. Then roll the palms up as you inhale, stretch through the forearms and palms together. And when we exhale, the fingertips come just below the chin, relax the shoulders. Now, as we inhale, we lift the elbows to shoulder height, And back up a little bit and then exhale. Lifting that back up a little bit is like going to the chiropractor, taking a little pressure off of something, right? Okay, let's try that again. So it's palms from the abdomen and inhale, straighten the knees and exhale, stretch. Then inhale, lift up, stretch through the abdomen, palms together, and then exhale, soften the knees as you come down. Then inhale, elbows to shoulder height, then lift your back up a little bit, and then exhale, let the palms float down and see if you can feel some air passing through your palms. Let's try that one more time. Palms face up. And inhale, reach out to the side, and exhale, stretch. The knees are straight. The legs are straight. Inhale, up, stretch through the back, the abdomen, and exhale, relax. Now, as we inhale, we lift the elbows to shoulder height, then lift your back up a little bit, and then exhale, let the palms float down and soften the knees. Okay, the next one, we're going to step off to the right. So we step off really slowly, and that's what develops strength and muscle in your legs, muscle tone. We're not trying to really build too much muscle, just tone it up a little bit. So it's on your if you want to build muscle, you probably want to hold weights while you do this, which is optional. If you wanted to, you could do that. So on your right, standing on your left leg, I want you to step off to the left. So focus on your left leg as you're inhaling. And exhale, settle in nice and slow and push down with your palm. Okay, now we're in position. We're going to do 3 circles here because we're doing each move 3 times. So inhale, push out and around, gyrate the hip, let the arm follow the rotation. Oh, yeah, and exhale. This is so good for the hip opening. Again, inhale, this strengthens all the muscle around the hip, stretches it out, and exhale, and helps build it up a little bit. One more time. So it's inhale and exhale. Now we're going to step back. So all your weight's on this left leg. So it's inhale and exhale. Yeah. So as you do this, you'll be able to go slower and slower as you get stronger. I know you have to kind of go back quick to keep your balance, but you'll see, you'll improve greatly as time goes on. We're going to go up to the other side now. So shift your weight onto your right hip and inhale, right leg is standing, and exhale, settle in. Nice and slow we go. Now we're going to gyrate the hip. So inhale, push out and around, let the arm follow the rotation, and exhale. So the arm is kind of stiff down, pulling up in your fingers. So again, inhale, gyrate the hip out and around, and exhale, returns. So you notice we're going up and down when we do this. Let's try it again. So it's inhale up and exhale down. Okay, let's do one more. Inhale up and exhale down. Then inhale, bring this foot back slowly, and exhale, square off. That was the second form. The third form is carry the ball over to the right. So this way we're just moving our arms. The palms are about the same space between us when we go them back and forth. All right, so the bottom palms always face up, the outside palm is face down. So let's begin. Bring it over to your right as you inhale, and most of your weight is going to be on the right leg, and exhale, settle in. The other foot is here is just for support, either behind you or to the side, or even right here, but lean into the right hip, okay? Then inhale, carry the ball over to the left, and then exhale, return it back to the right as we sink back down into our hip. So here's the motion. So it's inhale, we're straightening the legs, stretching through the back, and then exhale, crouching as we come down, putting pressure into the legs and the hip. Okay, one more time. So it's inhale, you always inhale through the nose, and exhale, sink. Then inhale, lower the palms, and exhale, relax. Now let's do the other side the same way. So all your weight's going to be on the left leg. So it's inhale, bring the ball over to the left, and exhale. It's a great big beach ball. Then inhale, we straighten up, stretch through the belly, and then exhale, sink back down into a crouch position. Bottom palms always face up. Inhale, stretch through the belly, and then exhale, come on down. You feel it nicely in the hip. Again, inhale through the nose, feel it through the hip as you're stretching up, and then exhale, coming back down, putting a little pressure there. Okay, let's lower the ball as we inhale, straighten up, and exhale, regain your balance. Fourth form is balance the plate exercise. So instead of doing 2 breaths, this time we do 4 breaths. Same thing we did in the warm-up, but breath 3 and 4 are your warm-up. The first 2 are 2 added circles and breaths. Okay, first one, we step off to the right. So shift your weight onto your right hip, inhale, just like we did in the second form. And exhale, we step off with the palm face up this time now. So the first 2 circles a little different than our than our warm-up. So we inhale, we gyrate the hip and come around behind us, straighten the knees, circle the arm, exhale, bend the knees and push behind us. That's number 1. Number 2, it's inhale underneath the arm, straighten the knees, bend the wrist, point the fingers to the front, and exhale, bend the knees or crouch and extend the arm. Shoulders remain over the hip. Now, when we inhale, we come back. This is the warm-up we did. Straighten the knee, come underneath the arm, and exhale, push to the side and stretch, bend the knees. Then inhale up over the body, gyrating the hip, and then exhale, returns into a crouch position. Let's do 2 more sets of this. So it's inhale, straighten the knees, and exhale, bend the knees. Then, excuse me, I'll start all over, I'm sorry. We're in a crouch position. Okay, excuse me. So inhale, bring the palm around behind, straighten the knees, circle the arm, and exhale, bend the knees and push behind you. Then inhale, straighten knees, come underneath the arm, and then exhale, completes breath 2. Number 3, what we did in our warm-up, underneath the arm. Inhale, underneath the arm, and then exhale, push to the side and stretch. Number 4 is over the head. Inhale, we gyrate the hip, come up, straighten the knees, and then exhale, bend the knees as we complete the rotation. Okay, let's bring this foot back. All your weight's on the left leg as we're inhaling, and exhale, regain your balance. Now let's go to the other side. So let's inhale, all your weight's on the right leg, and exhale, settle into position, and your weight is balanced between both legs and you're in a crouch position. First circle, first breath is behind you. So it's inhale, we straighten the knees, bring the arm around, circle the arm, and exhale, bend the knees and push behind you. That's number 1. Number 2 is underneath the arm. Inhale, underneath the arm, straighten the knees, circle the palm to the front, and then exhale, bend the knees as you push to the front and stretch. Then inhale, underneath the arm, stretch through the body, through the side, and then exhale, push to the side. The hip goes the opposite way. Then inhale, we gyrate the hip up, and then exhale, gyrate down. Let's try that again. So it's inhale, straight up, exhale, down. Inhale, up, and exhale, down, all while we're gyrating the hip. Again, inhale, and exhale, inhaling, and exhale. Okay, let's bring the foot back as we're inhaling and exhaling. The 5th form is the right and the left side together, just like our warm-up. We do the last 2 at the end of breath 3 and 4. Position, half step to the right. So it's inhale, your weight's on the left leg. Think about the left leg. And exhale, just a half step out. Lean over to the right. And inhale, half step to the left. And exhale, we sink into a deep horse riding stance. Palms are face up. Now, 4 circles, 4 breath. First one, inhale, straighten the knees, open the chest, circle the arms, and exhale, come down and bend the knees, push up, head up. Then inhale, straighten knees, come underneath the arm, and then exhale, push to the front. The next 2 are just like our warm-up. Inhale, come underneath the arm, straighten the knees. Exhale, push to the side and stretch. Inhale, straighten the knees as you crisscross over the head. And exhale, bend the knees as you return. Let's do 2 more times. Inhale up, circle the arms, exhale down. Stretch. Inhale up underneath the arms, exhale, bend the knees to push to the front. Inhale underneath the arms, exhale, push to the side and bend the knees. Inhale, crisscross over the head, and exhale, bend the knees to return. Okay, 1 more time. Inhale, exhale. Inhale initiates, and exhale concludes. Inhale initiates, exhale concludes. Inhale initiates, and exhale concludes. Well done. Half step from the right. Inhale, exhale, other side. Inhale, and exhale. 6th form is your homework assignment to do this 100 times a day. Maybe not as elaborate as we do in the form, but just push the belly out and tuck it in. Now, when you're pushing the belly out, you go out and down. When you tuck it in, you squeeze it all the way to the backbone. So let's begin. So it's inhale, push the belly out, thumbs on the belly button. When you exhale, make a triangle and tuck the belly and give it a good squeeze. Let's do 3. Inhale, push the belly out and down. And exhale, give it a good squeeze all the way to the backbone. This is great for all your internal organs. Inhale, push the belly out. And exhale, tuck the belly in. This firms and tones your abdominal muscles. 3rd one is inhale, push the belly out. This also is great for your digestive system. Exhale, tuck the belly in. This helps empty out the intestines. Now let's go to the 7th form. With your knees are bent, your inhale, the palms float up to eye height, pinch the first 3 fingers. As you exhale, keep the knees bent and shoulders remain over the hips, tuck the knuckles to your kidneys. Now as you inhale, I want you to straighten the knees and drag the knuckles up the rib cage. You're massaging the muscle, the tissue that wraps around your rib cage into the armpits. Now when you exhale, we fold the elbows over the fingers. Now as you inhale, I want you to squeeze the shoulder blades together, lift the chin up, and then exhale, let everything relax. Oh. Let's do 2 more times. This is called dragon looks up to the sky. So when you inhale, we bend the knees, the palms float up. When you exhale, we keep the knees bent this time and put the knuckles to our kidneys. Now, when we inhale, we drag the knuckles up into our armpits and straighten the knees. As you exhale, we relax, but keep the knees straight. Now, here's where the dragon looks up. So you inhale, we squeeze the shoulder blades, open the chest, and then exhale, let everything relax. Do that 1 more time. It's inhale, exhale, inhaling, exhaling, inhale, exhale. Okay, the 8th and final form is called raising the power. So what we're doing is we're drawing Earth's energy into our body. So when we inhale, we bend the knees and gather Earth's energy up through our palms, pull it into our body. As you exhale, we tuck it into our lower abdomen, keeping the knees bent. Let's do 2 more sweeps. So it's inhale and exhale. 1 more time. Inhale, fresh, clean, positive energy comes into the body. And as we exhale, we're releasing the stagnant energy. Now, to conclude, we inhale, straighten the knees, palms to prayer posture. As we exhale, we're going to bow to stretch the back of our legs. So just simply hinge at the hip, kind of keep your head up a little bit to keep the back straight. Then inhale and exhale a little bit more deeply into that stretch for the back of the legs. Now, when you inhale, slowly come up. And when you exhale, lower the palms, look down to the earth, and just bring your mind into the body. Okay, good job. So I invite you to take a drink of water and sit down for a minute. That took us, I guess, about 12 minutes to do that. Or 13, I don't know. I didn't really keep track of the time. It doesn't matter. There is no such thing as time in this moment. Nope, we don't need any time while we're here. It's in this moment that we have absolutely everything we need. And I just remind you of that because it's only your thinking mind that can really spoil the picture, that can take you away from who you are in this present moment. So let's rest. So sit up straight. Try not to lean back in the chair if you can help it. Just keep your shoulders over the hips. If you need to lean back, it's okay. But sit up straight, shoulders over the hips, knees over the ankles. Put the back of the palms behind your knees. And lower your eyes to the earth or even close your eyes. And just bring your mind's awareness to your breathing so that when you're inhaling, you're completely aware of the body as it expands to take in the breath. When you exhale, you're completely aware of the body relaxing as you expel the stagnant energy. Again, inhale, fresh positive energy comes into the body, and exhaling all the stagnant energy. This is the body recharging, repairing, and restoring itself. This is called active relaxation. When you're mindful of yourself relaxing, you relax much more efficiently and more deeply. When you do that, the body works more efficiently at restoring itself back to its state of perfect health. And that's what it's doing. Let your breathing be natural and comfortable, not forced. Just let your body take the air that it needs right now to recover from the exercise, and let yourself rest very, very deeply and completely. And you do so by just simply bringing your mind's awareness into the body, reacting to the breath. You might start to feel a little tingling sensation through your body. That's the endorphins flooding around, just giving you a little bit of a present here. So when you bring your mind into the body, you can feel that wonderful sensation. And it's only your thinking mind that will take you away. So the whole idea is to quiet your mind so you can feel these things that I'm talking about because they're here. In fact, everything you need is right here. There's nothing that you need that is not here in this moment. Everything is right here that you need to exist in this moment. It's all here. And so you can give your mind and stress from your mind a break. So you're allowed to take a break and just relax and let go. Try not to think too much. Just be wonderfully present with your delightful self. And it's here that you cannot be more perfect than you are in this moment. Okay, let's open our eyes. Let's clasp our hands in front of our abdomen. I know we wanted to stay there, didn't we? Inhale, bring the palms up to the chest, roll the palms forward as you exhale, keeping the shoulders over the hips, extend the arms into a stretch. Then inhale and exhale a little more deeply into that stretch. Now when we inhale, lift the palms up. When we exhale, look up to stretch. One more breath. Inhale, stretch out just a little more, and then exhale very, very slowly, lower the palms down. Now, let's take your right hand to the left knee. As you inhale, grab the chair, reach around behind, and exhale into a twist for your body. Then inhale and exhale a little bit more deeply into that twist. Now, when you inhale, let's spin around to the other side. And as you're exhaling, position yourself into the next twist. Then inhale, twisting a little more deeply, and then exhale, come on back to the starting position. Well, you should feel pretty good right now. Let's try the form again. I'm going to have you stand up. If you need to stay seated, you can stay seated. If it's getting a little tired, it's okay to make this work for you just the way you need to make it work. No reason to push yourself. That myth about no pain, no gain was a reality when we were 20 to 30 years old, but it's no longer a reality now. So you don't want to create any undue unnecessary stress in your body, just enough to tone yourself up, and that's perfect. And that's what we're doing. We're just opening up the body. So we're going to do the form again. This time we're going to do it one time each movement. And we start with standing up straight, shoulders over the hips, hips over the knees, knees over the ankles. And then we soften the knees and then put the palms in front of the abdomen. Now, as you inhale, we straighten the legs and reach out to the side and exhale into a stretch. Then roll the palms up as you inhale, stretch through the abdomen, the shoulder blades, and then exhale, relax until the fingertips come just below the chin. Now, as you inhale, we lift the elbows to shoulder height, and then just gently lift your spine up a little bit, taking the pressure off the vertebrae. And then exhale, soften the knees as the palms float down, and see if you can feel energy or air passing through your palms. Second form, we step off to the right. So your weight's on the left leg as you're inhaling. Do it just as slow as you can possibly go. And exhale, settle in with the palm stiff, fingers up. Now inhale, we gyrate the hip. And exhale, return. Now bring this foot back so your weight's on the left leg. And exhale, return. Now let's do the left side. Inhale. And exhale, settle in. Nice big breaths. Inhale, we gyrate the hip. We're crouched and we're coming up in the middle of the circle. And exhale, we're crouching back down as we complete the rotation. Now we return as you inhale. Focus your weight on the standing leg. And then bring the foot back as you're exhaling, relaxing. Third form, carry the ball to the right. So inhale, carry the ball to the right. And exhale, settle in. So most of your weight's on one leg. Then inhale, we stiffen the body, straighten up, stretch, bring it to the left, and then exhale, sink back down, putting pressure into the hip as we return the ball. Then inhale, we lower the ball and bring balance to both legs. And exhale, relax. Now we carry the ball to the other side as we're inhaling. And exhaling, settling into your hip. Then inhale, we carry the ball to the right, straightening the legs. And then exhale, sink back down as we return the ball back to its start. Then inhale, lower the ball, find your balance, and exhale, relax. Fourth form is balance the plate. So shift your weight onto your left hip like we did in the second form. Just step off about a half 45 degrees out and then exhale, settle in. Palms face up towards the inside of your body. Then you inhale, we gyrate the hip. As we come behind you, we straighten the legs, circle the arm, and then exhale, bend the knees, push behind you. Then you inhale, we straighten the knees, come underneath the arm, and then exhale, bend the knees as you extend the arm out in front of you, keeping the shoulder over the hip. Then inhale, come back underneath the arm, straighten the knees, and then exhale, push to the side and stretch, head up. Then inhale, straighten the knees and gyrate the hip as you're coming up. And then exhale, completing the circle and crouching back down as you return. Then inhale, bring this foot back, weights on the left leg. And exhale, return. Standing on the right leg, we step off to the left. Inhale, focus on the right leg. And exhale, settle in. Then inhale, bring this right arm around, straighten the body, circle the arm. Exhale, crouch and push behind you with the head up, stretching the back and the side. Then inhale, straighten the arm, come underneath the arm, stretch the body, and then exhale, crouch as you push out the front, shoulders over the hip. Then inhale, reverse the circle, straighten the knees, straighten the legs, come underneath the arm. Exhale, push to the left, hip goes to the right. Then inhale, gyrate the hip, and as you're circling, you're coming up, stretching the body, straightening the legs. As you're completing the circle, you're exhaling and coming back down. Then bring the foot back. Inhale, weights on your standing leg. And exhale, return. Good. Fifth form, half step to the right. Inhale. Exhale. Lean to the right and step to the left. Inhale. And exhale, bend the knees. Then inhale, straighten the knees, open the chest, circle the arms, and exhale, bend the knees and push behind you with the head up. Then inhale underneath the arms, and then exhale, crouch, extend. Inhale underneath the arms, straighten the knees, and then exhale, push to the side and stretch. Then inhale, crisscross over the head, stretch through the abdomen, and then exhale, bend the knees to return. Return the feet, half step from the right. Inhale. Exhale, half step from the left. Inhale. Exhale. Homework assignment, creating a brighter world. Inhale, push the belly up, thumbs on the belly button. As you exhale, tuck the belly in, give it a good squeeze. One time. Inhale, abdomen extends. Exhale, abdomen contracts. Seventh form, dragon looks up to the sky. So as you inhale, we start bending the knees and the palms float up to eye height, pinch the first three. As you exhale, keep the knees bent, but put the knuckles to your kidneys, your lower back. Now as you inhale, straighten the legs and drag the knuckles into the armpits and stretch. And then exhale, relax, holding the elbows over the fingers. As you inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades, lift the chin up. And then as you exhale, let the palms float down and soften the knees. Eighth and final form is raising the power. As you inhale, we bring the palms up, drag the wrist to the shoulders, and exhale, let the palms float down. Feel the air pass through your palms. Then to conclude, we inhale, palms to prayer posture. As we exhale, we're going to bow to acknowledge this wonderful energy that's inside of us and all around us. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale a little bit more deeply into that stretch for the back of the legs. Now when we inhale, slowly come on up. And as we exhale, let the palms float down, look down to the earth, and just bring your mind into the body for a brief moment in time. We just connect without thinking or analyzing. As soon as you start analyzing something in your body, you miss out on the next thing. So everything is happening in this moment. All you have to do is be present and just be aware. Okay, now I invite you to take a drink of water and then sit down again. If you want to do the form again standing up, you may do that while the rest of us sit. It's optional to you. I'm going to sit while we do the form. So your palms are in front of the abdomen, shoulders are over your hips. And inhale, reach out to the side, and exhale, stretch. Then inhale, lift up, palms together, exhale, relax. Fingertips below the chin. Inhale, lift the spine up. And then exhale, let the palms float down. Step off to your right. Inhale. And exhale, palms face down towards the inside of your leg. Now, if you're sitting, you're going to push down and around and massage the thigh. If you're standing, you just make the circle. Inhale. Exhale. Bring the foot back as we're inhaling and exhaling. Other side. Inhale. And exhale, palm to the inside. So inhale, we come down and around as you're coming up on the middle of it, and exhale, returns. Bring the foot back as we're inhaling and exhaling. That was the third form. Second form. Third form, carry the ball to the right. Inhale, bring the ball over to the right, stretch the back, and then exhale, settle in. Then inhale, bring the ball over to the left, and exhale, return it back to the right. Then inhale, lower the ball, and exhale. Then inhale, bring the ball over to the left, and exhale, settle in. Then inhale, carry it to the right, lift your back up a little bit, and then exhale, return it back to your starting position. Then inhale, lower the ball, and exhale, relax. Fourth form, balance the plate. Step off to the right as we inhale and exhale, the palms face up. So as you inhale, we just go out around and exhale. We push behind us. Then inhale underneath the arm and then exhale to the front. Inhale back underneath the arm and then exhale to the side. Inhale all the way around the head and then exhale, returns. Then inhale, bring the foot back and exhale. Other side, inhale, exhale, palms face up to the inside of the leg. Inhale, come down and around, circle the arm and exhale, push behind you. Inhale underneath the arm and then exhale to the front. Inhale back underneath the arm, exhale to the side. Inhale, circle over the head, nice stretch, and then exhale, completes the circle. Inhale, bring the foot back and exhale. Both hands together. So it's inhale, we open the chest, circle the arms, and exhale, push behind us and stretch. Then inhale underneath the arms, and then exhale, stretch to the front. Shoulders are over the hips. Inhale back underneath the arms, exhale, push to the side. The secret's trying to keep the palms face up. Inhale, circle over the head, and exhale, come on back. That'll twist your arms and stretch everything out nice. Sixth form, inhale, push the belly out, and exhale, tuck the belly in. This is called creating a brighter world, your homework assignment. One time, inhale, abdomen extends, and exhale, abdomen contracts. Seventh form, dragon looks up to the sky. When you're inhaling, the palms float up. Pinch the first three fingers. As you exhale, keep the shoulders over the hips and tuck the knuckles to your lower back. Now, as you inhale, drag those knuckles up your rib cage into the armpits, and then exhale, fold the elbows over the fingers. So as you inhale, we squeeze the shoulder blades, lift the chin up, and then exhale, let everything relax. Eighth and final form is called raising the power. So when we inhale, we gather Earth's energy in through our palms, pull it into our body. As you exhale, push it down to tuck it into our lower abdomen where we accumulate and store energy. And then we conclude by inhaling, palms to prayer posture. As you exhale, we bow. If you're sitting, put the knees toward the insides, the elbows toward the insides of your knees. One more breath, inhale, and exhale a little bit more deeply into that stretch for the back of the legs. Now, when we inhale, slowly come on up. As we exhale, let the palms float down, look down to the earth, and just bring your mind into the body for a brief moment in time, without taking any time to analyze or think about anything other than just being wonderfully present with yourself, your perfectly positive self. Okay, so you may remain seated if you want. I'm going to do the form standing up, so if you want to stand up with me, you can, so make it optional, make it work for you. If you sat through that, you should be nice and rested, and we should be able to flow through this. So I'm not going to talk so much this time. We're just going to flow right through it. Just know that when we inhale, we're initiating the movement. When we're exhaling, we're concluding it. And when we're going up and down with every movement. So inhale, we're rising. Exhale, we're squatting for most of the form. Palms in front of the abdomen. Inhale, exhale, inhaling, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhaling, exhaling, inhale, exhale, inhaling, exhaling, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Carry the ball. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, then inhale, exhale. And inhale, straighten out, and exhale. Other side. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhale, exhale. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhale, exhale. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhale, exhale. Inhaling, exhale. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhale, exhale. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhale, exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. Just bring your mind into the body for a brief moment. Okay, we're going to conclude with body tapping. So I'm going to ask Justin to allow you to unmute yourself. So when we start making sounds in the body patting, you can shout it out too with me. So you'll have to unmute your own mic to do that. You might want to take a quick little sip of water first before we start.
Everyone has the ability to unmute now, Mitch.
Thank you very much. All right. Now, let's start with tap. We're going to go really quick. So tap the top of our head, come to the crown, come behind the head, come behind the ears, on top of the ears. If you have glasses, you might want to take them off quickly for a moment. All around the temples, the forehead, eyebrows, outside corners of the eyes. Come on down to the eye sockets, below the nose. Come all the way up to the back cheeks and then back down to the lower level and then back up. This is really good. Come on back down all around the chin. This is good for opening up the connective tissue and the energy centers throughout your body. Underneath the chin, behind the jaw, below the ears. Now let's do scrunchy face and open face. So make a really tight fist to scrunch the face. Okay, on the count of three, we're gonna do open face and you can make a sound and stick your tongue out. So 1, 2, 3. Ah! Okay, 2 more times. Give it a good squeeze. Scrunch it up. Oh, you sound good. 1, 2, 3. Ah! One more time. Give it a good scrunch. Oh, as tight as you can. 1, 2, 3. Ah! Lower your arms, just feel that wonderful tingling sensation in your face. Now, right arm out, thumb up. Start tapping high with the shoulder connects to the neck, on top of the shoulder, top of the bicep. Come on down the arm to the wrist, top of the thumb, top of the fist, pinky, lower wrist. Start coming up the forearm to the armpit. Chest. Let's go the other side. All right, start coming down the arm. The front of the fist, pinky, start coming up the arm, armpit, chest. Now follow me. When I go ha, you go ha. If I go ha, ha, you go ha, ha. Ready? Ha, 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 ha. All right, now lean forward to your lower back, your kidneys. Come on to your tailbone, buttocks. Come on down the back of the legs. Come up to the insides. Come to the hips. Come on down the outside. Come up the front of the legs. Hang out at the knees, all around the knees. Come up the side. Back to the abdomen. Put both hands on your shoulders. Let's sweep all the way down to the toes and say it feels so good. We'll do this 3 times. Ready? It feels so good. All right, good job. Let's do that again. It feels so good. And the 3rd time, let's say it in Korean. And saying it in Korean is I wanna da. So ready? I wanna da. Come join me. Sit down for a chat. Let's take some questions. I'm sure you have a few. And you have a question. Someone else has the same question, so don't be bashful.
Okay, Mitch, thanks so much for a wonderful session. That was fun. Hearing everybody joining in there at the end. I loved it. And
cool. Thank you.
I can see now there's one chat, there's one person, maybe just saying thanks. Let's see. Anyway, just a reminder, we're here every Thursday at 2 o'clock, and join us for some of our other classes too, which you'll find in the emails that you receive. Let's see.
Okay. Well,
No questions.
I guess you can raise your hand and ask, and then you can be unmuted.
Mitch, you do have one question in the chat, and that's what's the 7th form called? Drag him to the sky?
Thank you.
No, that's the 7th form. Dragon looks up to the sky. So what we're doing is like looking up. Good question. So basically, we're stretching the whole front of our back. It's a nice stretch for the neck, and it also impacts your thyroid, which helps balance your hormones.
And Tina, I saw your question in the chat. All recordings are going to be in our YouTube channel. It is ARP Nevada. That's the name of our YouTube channel. It is youtube.com/ARP Nevada, all one word. If you type into Google ARP Nevada and YouTube, it should pop right up. And we'll have a playlist there for all the classes. Just allow us about 2 to 3 business days after the class has finished for us to get it uploaded to the channel.
Barbie, you're welcome for doing the form standing and sitting. Yeah, I like doing them both ways. It's a little bit different exercise when you're sitting. So it works. It works both ways. And the whole key is really just to move things around a little bit.